Shut up. Right. Hey everyone, Shado here, setting fire to my lawn.
My lawn.
Could it be mine too? I live here.
Temporarily.
Yeah. That's the fun of living out in the country with the fresh air. You get to throw a fuck ton of smoke into it. Because no other way to get rid of that, because they're not gonna, there's no heavy trash day, they're not coming around for that. So yeah, vlog with fire. Gotta think of something to say, don't I? And there's Alien Isolation. A lot of people have been asking me to review it or do a playthrough of it, and well, I don't have it. And well, I don't think I will be getting it for quite a bit because, of course, I've been saying to everyone I'm saving for Gamerathon 3, and we're working on getting the milestone, so it's not like I have this big buffer of like, money is no object, let us buy Alien Isolation. Yeah, not quite at that comfortable of a position. However, it's not to say that I'm never going to play Alien Isolation, and from the reviews, I think it got the best possible reviews I could have hoped for. That being, some were very positive, and some were pretty damn negative, and that is what I mean by best reviews I could have hoped for, because if it was all just positive, I probably would be assuming that it's, paid for. However, all negative, I would be assuming that it was an average game that was overhyped. But some very positive, some very negative, that tells me that it might actually be a decent horror game. And I expect negative reviews for a good horror game because horror games are a pretty niche genre, as everything has to be action games. What do you think happened to the Resident Evil series? And just the fact that there are those complaining that, you have to sneak around and this and that, and, good horror elements they don't like. So they're complaining about that in their review. I'm glad it's blowing that way and not this way. So, yeah. For that, what are you doing? For that, I have to say I'm looking forward to Alien Isolation. But, Kylie, what are you doing? Yeah, this dog is something else. She's not too terrified of the fire. She's not looking to jump into it, mind you. I'm looking forward to getting Alien Isolation, but I'm going to have to get it sometime in May when I get back from Japan. But I do still have Aliens Colonial Marines, and it's snowing ash. So, yeah, I still have Aliens Colonial Marines, and I haven't played that yet, and I really should get around to doing that. Yeah, okay.
Baka.
What do you mean, baka?
Pabuka.
I'm getting insulted in 2 different languages here. I stomped it out. I wouldn't let it just... It only got slightly close to the leaf pile. There was only a minor chance I was going to burn the lawn down. We got the hose there. Anyhow, I'm getting smoke all over me now from that thing. Yeah, I could do a Colonial Marines playthrough. I could finally do a Colonial Marines playthrough. Ow. I could get some hot sparks flying onto me. Hey, wait, no. Me? I have my cell phone in my pocket. No, And I got my camera right there. This is supposed to be a professional... professional vlog. A vlog. It's still smoldering. Okay, that's fine. Sleep. But yeah, this is what I spent a little too much time doing over the weekend, and why I didn't have the video edited as quickly as I should have. But there's still a lot of stuff to burn in this lawn. We got a pretty fucking big lawn.
2 acres.
2 acres.
And a fallen tree.
Yeah, and the tree fell down and crushed the trailer for the mower. And it's still sitting there because it's kind of hard to move it. You know what we could do? We could chop it up into smaller pieces with the chainsaw, and then with something like a trailer, maybe drag the pieces over to the burn pile? Maybe? Ah, just a suggestion.
This was an answer.
Well, my one side's feeling very hot. So, is there anything else? Ah! Thank you. Is there anything else to cover? Aside from me in water? I know that I accidentally put my phone in the washer and I got it working afterwards, but I really don't want to try again with that. No need to push the luck.
I'm not aiming for the phone.
I know, but
It's in his pocket. I'm not shooting his pocket.
Anyhow, I should probably get going while the getting's good. What do you think?
Still looking for viewers for Fanfiction Informative.
Yeah. Nika Twins has just barely started a show of her own. And Fanfiction Informative, seeking to be informative about fanfictions. As in a fanfiction video show that is not entirely negative. Something that's trying to be informative instead. So, that sounds interesting to you. You should maybe check out Fanfiction Informative. It's on YouTube. She'd like suggestions for topics to cover and what have you. It's still, like I said, in the very early stages, but yeah, she's trying. And Kylie Kai. I'm gonna just...
Kylie.
Kai. Kylie? What you doing, though? Being cute?
Kylie?
Okay, I'm turning this camera off before you soak it.